Before we begin, I need you to do two things. First, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell, because on this channel, I reveal hidden knowledge that history never wanted you to uncover. And second, stay with me until the very end, because I have a free gift waiting for you, a direct link to one of the most dangerous and fascinating books ever written, the Lemegeton, or the Lesser Key of Solomon. But here's something even more important. This is just the beginning. I have in my possession a vast collection of rare, esoteric and occult books. Some of these have been suppressed for centuries, kept hidden in secret orders, whispered about in the shadows, and over time, I'll be releasing them here, one by one. If you've ever wanted to unlock the doors of forbidden knowledge, you're in the right place. Now, let's talk about the 72 demons of Solomon. When most people hear the name Solomon, they think of wisdom, wealth, and temples of gold. In the Bible, he is the king who asked God for wisdom instead of riches. But beneath this polished story lies something far stranger. Legends across Judaism, Christianity, Islam, and even the occult tell us Solomon wasn't just wise, he was a master of spirits. He wore a ring said to be engraved with a powerful seal, a symbol we now know as the Seal of Solomon. With it, he commanded not just angels, but demons. These spirits were forced into service. They revealed secret knowledge. They performed impossible tasks. And according to the stories, they built the very stones of Solomon's temple. But these weren't nameless shadows. They had names, ranks, powers, and their identities were carefully recorded. In the 1600s, a mysterious text appeared in Europe. It claimed to be a manual of Solomon's magic, and it was called the Lemegeton, or the Lesser Key of Solomon. The first section, the Ars Goetia, contains a complete catalogue of 72 demons. But this isn't mythology written like poetry. It reads more like military records and technical instructions. Each demon is described in detail, how they appear, what powers they grant, what rank they hold, and most importantly, their sigil. These sigils are unique symbols, like strange signatures. To the magician, they were the key to contact. To the uninitiated, they look like strange, cryptic drawings. And I'll be giving you direct access to this very book, the Lemegeton, absolutely free. But remember, that's just one volume. I own many more rare occult texts, and I'll be releasing them over time. So what you're about to hear is only the surface of a much deeper ocean. The 72 demons are described like the structure of a hidden empire. There are kings, dukes, marquises, princes, counts, and knights, each with their own legions of spirits, sometimes numbering in the tens of thousands. Let's look at a few of them. Bael, the very first, a king who appears with the heads of a man, a cat, and a toad all at once. His gift, he can make a man invisible. Imagine that, the power to vanish from the sight of others. Astaroth, a duke who rides upon a crocodile, with a hawk on his fist. He teaches languages instantly, but also has the power to cause earthquakes. Paimon, a marquis with the body of a wolf, the tail of a serpent, and flames pouring from his mouth. He settles disputes, but also stirs up anger between friends. Astaroth, one of the most feared Grand Dukes, who rides a dragon and carries a serpent. His gift is knowledge, truth so forbidden it can drive a man insane. Paimon, perhaps the most famous, loyal to Solomon himself. A crowned king who appears upon a dromedary, surrounded by the sound of trumpets and strange voices. His knowledge is vast. He is said to reveal the mysteries of creation itself. And this is just a glimpse, 72 in total, each with a sigil, each with a purpose, each preserved through centuries of whispers and manuscripts. But the question remains, what are these demons really? Some scholars argue they were never literal beings. Instead, they were archetypes of the human mind. To summon them was to confront aspects of the self: fear, desire, rage, wisdom, a psychological map disguised as a grimoire. Others believe these were once ancient gods of forgotten civilizations. When new religions rose to power, these old gods were demonized, rebranded as evil, but their powers were remembered in secret. And then there are those who say the book is exactly what it claims to be, a manual for summoning spirits that are very real and very dangerous. Occultists from the Middle Ages to modern times insist that the rituals still work, if you dare attempt them. So why were these names preserved? Why record such dangerous knowledge in the first place? Some believe the Goetia was meant as a warning, a record of Solomon's power to show the dangers of commanding spirits. Others argue it was never meant to be hidden. It was a key, left behind for those willing to risk everything for power. Either way, the danger is clear. Knowledge like this does not come without consequences, and those who seek it may find themselves transformed in ways they cannot control. So now you must ask yourself, what did Solomon truly command? Were the 72 demons of Solomon real entities bound by divine power? Were they masks of forgotten gods? Or were they fragments of our own souls, given form through ritual and symbol? The truth may never be fully known, but one thing is undeniable. Their names were not preserved by accident. They were recorded, protected, and passed down through centuries for a reason. And as promised, I've left a free link to the Lemegeton in the description below. Explore it if you dare. But remember, this is only the first of many. I have a vast library of rare, esoteric, and occult books. Over time, I'll be releasing them here, one by one. So don't miss out. Hit subscribe, tap the notification bell, and share this with someone who hungers for forbidden knowledge. Because the deeper we go into the shadows of history, the darker it becomes.